My bad, y'all. YouTube showing me something. Oh, what it is, y'all? It's the reflector. It'll reflect what you may choose to do. Today we're talking about dreams and reality, aka the mind, our first body, our first creation for you even to build up a body. You know what I'm saying? The physical and then the mental is coming together a little better. You know, we're going into a newer kind of space. So like we as humans, we all kind of are evolving, or we're all in a process of kind of counterpartmentalizing and developing more sense of self or sensing your own energies, however you intake things, whatever. God pushing us all. Well, they're pushing the real spirits to kind of be more inner, like in sync with themselves. So that's bringing the masculine and feminine together, basically, yin and yang, inner, outer. You know, because everybody got a mind. We got to remember that. So everybody automatically is thinking. I'm like not thinking, but internalizing, feeling, picking up emotions, pushing out emotions, connecting. Because anytime you think, that's more dealing with the external, but you're internalizing, trying to think about the external. Your feelings, they're internal. I mean, my bad. They come out as external because you're expressing feelings, but they're coming from the inside. So any person that is a little, shout out to Mysterio, any person that's more expressive, they're more on the internal side, like they use emotions and feelings. Any person that's more quiet, they be more detached, thought-based type of shit. Anyway, so neither one is, I'm just explaining it. It ain't like one is better than the other. But just so y'all know, this reality is what? More predicated on what? The masculine energy. And thing is, since we did that for so long, now everybody's super in their feelings and they don't realize it. So it's like, this is why people get in fights, crashing out way more now, shooting. Because it's almost like, as a whole, the space we all in, everybody be kind of fed up, depending on where your spirit is, though, because you don't have to do that shit. It's just to say, like, but it's some real shit. But the space we all been in is all about selfishness. Like, why y'all think this one God energy is potent? Because that's saying that you think you have a mind, and you're training that train of thought from a space of that certain God. So that way of how to be. But there's all possibility. It's not no one God. It's not multiple gods. You gotta really just look at it like an entity that lived before you that have gained a whole bunch of motherfucking traction. And there's a lot of people in this world that keep up with power that be praying to that, so they can get the blessing, so that being can give them something that's lesser than the being, but to the human, it was something that was, you know what I'm saying, like good for them, but it was something that was less than the being they got it from. Because the being, whatever it is, entity, whatever you want to look at it as, is way more experienced, more aware, and it's just a bigger, you know what I'm saying. But all right, so yeah, look, so my people that dream, everybody dreams every night. You just don't remember because you probably overly burned out. Like throughout that day, you probably burned out your internal energy, your mind energy, your juices. So it'll play out like when you sleep. You're supposed to go to dream world. What you do is just that it's probably gonna be more vague. It's not to say you don't dream at all. It's black, just like people think when you die, it's just go black or something. It's just to say you're not gonna feel it. You're not gonna really, you know what I'm saying? Because every time throughout the day, we're just always thinking, always thinking. We're not even taught how to meditate, aka get rid of your thoughts. Sometimes don't think that same old routine thought. Sometimes don't get mad at that same shit you get mad at, just because you already kind of know an idea of what's gonna happen. And like as humans, we be wanting to know the know-how. So that play out like people just do the same thing because they feel like they have a hold of what that is. So you can't try to force that type of shit, because then you're just gonna keep frustrating yourself. Like Everybody got you just try it. Like you gotta try to just ignore certain thoughts or you in a certain energy, be aware of that's what you're doing and try to like switch it to some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Justin. I've had dreams where it was so real. I woke up crying, screaming, or something. Then sometimes I don't remember. Sometimes I don't remember. Shout out to Bali. He said this, or my dream will come to me through the day. I'll remember it. Right? Yeah. That's how dreams work. Like I said, if you see, here's the thing. This is my perspective. If you're a person that, because I got some family that's like that. Like you wake up crying, wake up screaming. The thing is, it's because you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Like I said, your first body is the mind. Your mind was developed based on the space you were in, spirit, the gas, the God you was in, the space you in, right? And then you develop a mind, the body. I mean, my bad. You develop your body, which is the mind. So anytime you're thinking, that's a whole body of you. That's a whole energy. It's a whole character. And I think we gotta take that more important because I think a lot of times y'all people that be having that type of shit going on is because y'all ignoring. It's almost like being in a religion, right? You know how you will pray and shit, and then but you wouldn't even really mean that shit, or like you just learned this thing, but then you'll turn around and be like, fuck all these negative, not negative thoughts. I'm still gonna do it anyway or something. So it's like you start getting lazy, or you start acting like Jesus take the wheel, like I'm just living my life. I'm gonna let that mind frame help me or just take me where it goes type of shit. And you don't know because everybody different. So your energy mixed with that like Jesus type of energy, you might lead a certain other way. You probably gonna end up robbing a bank or something. You gonna end up killing somebody, you know? Because it ain't no good or bad. It's just you having courage, charisma, boldness, ego. All of those energies is like what we all have, you know, because it's your soul. But you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, y'all gotta just pay attention to your dreams more. But yeah, like I said, my dreams be feeling real too though. I'm talking about that screaming shit or waking up crying or waking up like sad or some shit like that shit really happened. Which, like I said, you gotta pay attention. But you're in reality. So let's look at it like this. You're not balancing your outer worlds, how you're presenting yourself with how you really feel. That's all I can say. And or you're not paying attention to it. So you're not aware, you're just doing it. You just a damn person that created their own body like everybody else, but you looking at it like, oh, something. Like y'all be looking at it like you spawned here with the body, and then your mind is developing after the fact. No, you already developed your mind. That's why when you're born, you know how to drink, you know how to breathe, you know how to blink, you know how to do the regular things in the world that you don't really have to pay for or have to get taught because the world taught everybody like you got to take a curriculum to understand how to do something. Everybody got a talent, everybody got a gift, and everybody got an obligation they got to do. But at the same time, it don't got to be filtered through weird shit that the world created, like Disney Channel. And I'm just using that as like a general thing because, like, that's a social norm thing, or that's like a how you think you're supposed to go about doing things. Like I said, that's the mind, that's the energy itself. It got created by people that lived before us. Why you think the mind is actually real? We can't weigh it, but it's there. So when you go into a certain space, your ass might feel like you got man. Tell me, man. Look, not to be racist, but tell me if y'all go to like an Arabic place and you trying to like kind of be yourself, you will feel like an energy though, where it's like y'all not getting it, like y'all not there with each other. So that that's a confirmation that the mind is real and that it's there. It's energy, just sitting there. It's just getting added on to. You know what I'm saying? It can be destroyed, but that should take a process. But energy can be created and it can be destroyed. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't like everything. Like look at it like the buildings in the world. Some people be really thinking like, oh yeah, that's just there. Like there wasn't no whole process, no mechanism, no consistency. And I'm not talking about physical consistency. I mean like actually like using their head, using their minds together, like the groups of people that created these procedures. Like it wasn't one person. It was always groups. It was always suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Like anything else. Teamwork makes the dream work. It ain't no one person on top, everybody up under them. No. And y'all be having that mental stability, like y'all be thinking like that without y'all knowing it. So y'all be like, oh well, who came first, basically, type of shit, or what was first there, or some shit like no, it was all the processing mechanism, the air, the whole shit, the water, the all that we created it anyway. But anyway, I don't want to go too far to that. So look, dreams, right? It's just your mind going. It's your spirit going into your mind frames. So it's your worlds. It's not interacting with the outside worlds. But remember, the outside world is probably going to affect you a lot, especially because we were taught to react more, not put out action. Especially men, y'all better start putting out action. Don't be in reaction mode or always kind of protecting yourself. Man, it ain't that serious. You gotta relax. Y'all gotta stop being in fight or flight mode. But anyway, yeah. So you taking the word. It's like you getting bullied and you really took that shit in, or you got somebody said some shit to you like a joke, and you really internalize that shit. That's gonna carry on in your dream. So, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like shit, we all do that at some point. But it's just to say like you gotta kind of balance. Like, okay, what am I really internalizing? Because this is my world, and nobody. This is my world. Nobody can see it from my perspective. Y'all gotta start appreciating that perception, perspective, your space, your eyesight, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But even your spirit eyesight, like I said, your spirit be just traveling and experiencing through the day when you're awake and when you're asleep. It be traveling through your different worlds, your different parts of you. You know what I'm saying? So you can be in a certain energy where it's a pleasurable world. So you feeling good in your dream. Or however you do the pleasure, where everybody does these planets or these cycles different. But or you in your urge world, like your whole will to live world. It's probably gonna be some fighting, some you probably could be fucking too still, or some pleasure, or argument, or you know what I'm saying. So it's just different parts of us, but we be like our mind always moving. Our mind always, and we got different minds. Like I said, like it's everywhere. It ain't just here. It ain't. That's just your crown, like your third eye, I guess. Where it's like you can just see the world from yourself, or you can see the world from like a conditioned way. Like you're conditioning the world in your own way. Like everybody got time restrictions, boundaries. You can make your own goddamn orchestration, basically. So that's like you seeing the world like that. So this is why the world be so dry, not connected. Because you're supposed to do that, but the world like they treated it like you gotta do that in order to just be a person. It's one thing to do that because you have your own conduct, you have your own time. You feel me? Like how you do shit, but at the same time, that's not how you interact. That's something you gotta keep to yourself, minding your business. But the world was weird, so the world was built off of looking at others and taking shit. So of course, people that come after and they don't even be thinking about shit that deep or something or just that simple, really. They gonna look at it like that's what you. They gonna try to be the best at it, basically. And it's like, nigga, you know how many people lived before you that did that energy, and they actually are like got money and they running the world. You don't even got that. You got to pay tax. You still be worried about dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But so I'd be like, that's me saying like, y'all need to realize you got shit. Just do you so you can get the weight off of your shoulders. Like relax, but not relax though too much. Still do your purpose, but like y'all be overthinking. Y'all be using your mind for dumb shit. Like I said, y'all be letting your mind just carry away. So practice meditation or just practice just being aware of what you're doing throughout the day sometimes. So you can see how your mind roams. Because your mind, like I said, it goes to different worlds. It maneuvers in different ways. Everybody's spirit maneuvers. Some people come back, so they'll like sit back with their spirit, which means they might think about regret or going back to leaving nothing behind. Or some spirits, they shoot up or something like that. So they'll be like always high and mighty, high horse energy, like But this is just me giving a little perception. But this should be all simultaneous. I'm talking about we be over here doing this. I wish we all knew that shit though. I wish we all knew that shit so we could like pay attention more. But it's all good. But yeah, so yeah, and I'm an astrologer too. So like what I look at it as is the planets, right? So, but that's just the archetype. I don't actually use that. Like, oh, this sign is here, so I got to do it like this. No, it's just for you to know kind of how the world is being beyond the physical. You kind of looking at it through how we made our bodies, the first body, your mind. So you're looking at it from the fluid realm because that's what even plays out in the physical. That's what we got to go back to. Go back to spirit, your awareness. Boom. Remember how you even made your motherfucking multiple ass mind frames and shit. Then boom. Know that the physical is just something right now, but it's not like it's something happening to you. It's something that you're putting out and you automatically gonna get back. So if you don't like how your life is, change your mind, your world. Be a different person, you're gonna have different results, basically. Change the world inside, you're gonna change the world around you. So, if you got aggressive people around you, you most likely be aggressive. Or it play out like you're too nice in certain scenarios, knowing damn well you're not nice. So it'll be like you frustrated, low key, but you continue to not tell that person out. You continue to not ignore that person. You continue to just react. So that's gonna play out in your world. But anyway, uh, dreams being real. My bad, y'all. I keep drifting up, but yeah, dreams being more tied to reality. So we have a lot of individuality right now. There's a lot of heavy Aquarius energy, like Pluto, like the most important. The theme of the whole goddamn shit is Pluto, which is in Aquarius. So that's individuality, but it's individuality dealing with others too. So y'all can innovate and make a new world. Okay. Boom, we got Neptune in Aries. So, and then we got Saturn in Aries. So it's like a whole bunch of, because Aries is like what you're doing, your newness, how you're doing it yourself. It's the first zodiac. Your new persona. So your dreams gonna look like how you look at the world, like I said, because you in your mind, like all the time. So it's just like a give and take. So you gotta realize, oh, this is how I be looking at the world, and this is how I be maneuvering my mind. Because this is me. Aries is like closest thing to spirit, low key, because it's like you're yourself and your spirit. Nobody else can be you, basically, right? So yeah, it's like a lot of that going on. So it's like that's what makes it confusing. And then, like I said, we wasn't taught, and we don't even be paying attention because it seemed like it's too much work. This is why we work hard as fuck just for you to die. Is because everybody don't know about the mind frame. Like I said, it ain't our fault too much, but at the same time, at this point, everything's out there now, right? I don't want to say everything out there to make money though, because no, that's gatekeeping. But like your day-to-day routine, how you see the world, you can figure out anything now. You can just, and it's like because everybody has capabilities and special gifts to just see, because we all here. We just got smoke. We got a certain group of spirits that kind of was good at manipulating and putting smoke screens and shit because they know we don't understand like the mind, basically. You know what I'm saying? But they don't either, because they just look at it like it's just something there, and you can just keep a hold of that one thing that did you right, or to keep a hold of that one thing that's blessing you. But that's not even the mind. That's just gonna leave you in a rockhead Patrick mind face from SpongeBob. You're just gonna be under a rock. But yet, if you got power, it's like a weak ass manager nobody like, but he the one still got the power, basically. Like, but these people be running the world. They struggling right now, but they running the world, so it's like they just be trying to uphold one thing. Y'all gotta listen. Everything changes. The world moves through you and out you. You're just always doing that in and out. That's why we got full moons, we got new moons, we got waning, waxing, because we all have that within us. You got the sun within you, all that, whatever. So you gotta make sure you cycle things out of you and do not hold on to things. I mean, we're human, so we're gonna hold on to our biases or something that hurt us or something that was really good for us, whatever. But it's just use God, man. Anything's possible. Like people done stop being drug addicts. They stopped that mind frame and they switched it. You get it? So you gotta do that for yourself. Like, and that's gonna help you get more. Like, y'all gotta start sometimes even knowing that you're in a dream. Y'all gotta get cold like that. Like, know that you're going through a dream. Sometimes it'd be hard, but especially if you burned yourself out that day, it's gonna be hard to like really be aware that you're aware of your dream. Now, if you're just kind of chilling, it'll be a little bit easier probably. And then my people that smoke weed, that's another thing. I don't want to hear that bullshit about y'all don't motherfucking remember your dreams. No, that's not true. Because if that's the case, if you don't remember your dreams, it's because you be you be overthinking during the day. So y'all be smoking just to overthink. So then you burn out all your juices. So when you sleep, they're like faint. So you not. It's almost like an instant, right? You sense a little instant of something that happened. That shit can't weigh on you, like if you got scared or something like that. You get it? Like, so that's the type of mechanism. It's like you don't remember because it was this little sparks you was sparking while you was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I said though, everybody always dreams. It's just the remembering part. Okay, what's a remember? You remembered it from the past. Dreams, fluid, water is like past energy, connected. So you don't remember because you wasn't connected to your dream, which means you just made your spirit just made up some shit that it didn't even care about because it really just wanted to rest its mind too. But nothing ever go black, so you gonna have to still make little weak ass dreams. But which is fine. Like sometimes you don't need to fucking remember your entire dream. You feel me? But I feel like the more we get more used to it, it'll be normal for you to remember your damn dreams all the time. That's why people got dream diary. It's kind of good to remember because something was a message. Something was something you do in real life. And sometimes it be something that might happen. Like if you really intertwine because everybody can sense. Everybody there's energy floating around all the time. Like I said, we're in a time now it's more potent and it's more connected to reality. And also because we ain't do good as humans and our ass goddamn the spirit realm fell down to reality at this point. So now it's not separate. Like it's a good thing though. Like I said, because we're able to connect to self. So when you die, you know what I'm saying, or just transition out of this body, you'll be able to kind of understand a little bit better because it's only gonna get worse as far as like the world and the shit happening in the world because there's people that's just getting away with shit. And y'all can't blame God or none. Teamwork make the dream work. There's a whole bunch of people in on something. So if they're in on it, it's like then they said it's right. Don't matter if the people now this is a real thing. Now if the people are unbalancing it by actually knowing what's going on, which is going on now, that helps. But it don't help when we stay in our ego. So we're not building nothing from it. It's almost like we just want to talk shit. We're just being in the crowd, looking at them on the stage, having a whole bunch of 2 cents to say about it. You know, that's where they can capitalize. They're going to sacrifice to their God and basically like make a new system where it's like we need them. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have it. Like I'm telling you, they just be thinking like a motherfucking a fucking goddamn dad is just like, uh, be expecting shit from people like, oh, you didn't pay me, oh, this, that, or oh, if it wasn't for me, you would have had. I'm telling you, they just be having that energy. But it was good things that came from it. Shit, it was able to be consistent and build shit, come up with systems so people can participate. That's cool, but clearly that shit ain't motherfucking. It didn't go far. But all right, let me see what you're saying. Shout out to Nomadic. What up with it? I ain't see. I be having cramps in my sleep that wake me up. I had a sick dream of a fireplace made out of tarot cards. I could sense I'm in it. Oh, okay. You in that mystic energy, but it's like a fireplace symbolized like that same image Leo type of shit. It's like you sticking with that vision. So I mean, if that help you, do that. But just know there's a whole bunch of tarot card shit going on where it's like you gotta really like practice and really know what you're doing every step. Just like people need to know what they're doing just in real life. But you said you be having cramps. Now that's like okay. If I'm looking at a physical, okay, drink more water, right? Maybe you need more salt too, but it's like you probably got too much air and fire energy within your body. You need to calm down, be more like connectable maybe. Or because sometimes too much fluid make you cramp. So that could be it too. But as far as the mentality, energy, I would say that's like you're not using that mind frame, that muscle a lot. So whenever your spirit travel to that area to move that little way that you would do, but you're not because you sleep. People twitch though when they sleep, but that's how you know people twitch too, or even when they dead, because like their mind is still in their body or whatever. But yeah, as far as you don't want to do that though, that's plunked out. But As far as sleeping, it's because you're not triggering that muscle a lot. You're not giving it juice, maybe. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's too stuck. But yeah, um, yeah, man. Dreams is being way more real. Like I said, a lot of Aries energy going on, so it's gonna be kind of hard to decipher reality when it's you. But then reality, okay, like I said, reality, Saturn. It's in Aries, so you're gonna see it your own way of how you structure or are gonna have your own time of doing whatever you're gonna do, right? Then, so that's like your upfront energy, like your crown energy, like how you're seeing it, right? Everybody got it in different spots though. That's when you get into astrology. I'm just generalizing. We got Neptune though. That's almost like your third, like your dream world. Like you just be interpreting things based on what you're receiving. But that's in Aries too. So it's gonna play out like you reality, Saturn, is gonna intertwine with your dream world, your fluid, your inner take, how you create a scenario, or how you create something beyond reality, but it's in reality. So it's like it's gonna be juggling. It's gonna be hard for us to see. But like I said, the more you train it, like I said, like I've been able to be aware, like, oh shit, I'm dreaming. Oh shit, I'm about to go fly. Or I'm gonna be close to the ground, flying like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, sometimes like it'll be like a dream, like because it's probably coming back to you, like something that really affects you, whether it's the place, person, the thing, the scenario, anything. You know what I'm saying? Like last dream I had, I think it was something about it was I'm always like at a mall or not always, but mall or a school. When I'm like in those dreams, it'd be hard for me to remember because it'd be a lot that went on. Like I be transporting to this fucking place, then I'm around these people, and I remember it from the past, and then it's almost like I'm reliving a childhood moment. So that's why those dreams be hard to think you in a dream. At least you'll remember it probably, but it's hard to think you in a dream. But anyway, we gotta practice knowing the fluid realm and the reality realm. And right now, God giving us all a chance to just do your best to take care of your responsibility as far as your own mental frames of mind and your worlds you created, right? And then take responsibility of what's in front of you so you won't go backwards and be like, wait, why is this in front of me? But I know I'm like this to myself. No, you gotta already know, okay, I'm like this to myself. Let me make something or change something that's in front of me and put in the same time I put in to even get that situation. Put it back out. You know what I'm saying? It's not negative. It's just something you gotta do. It's like those are responsibilities, man. These motherfucking people of the world transmuted that shit into responsibility, like paying they shit. Responsibility to go to this place so you can make some money. To pay this shit. Responsibility to take care of that flunked out ass person because it's family. And I'm talking about family issues like a baby mama, but then you gotta deal with they people, and then that's all flunked out. And the kids, they gotta know that they split up, and then they can get a boyfriend. Like the mom or dad get another boyfriend. Now they gotta be y'all, you have flunked out. Now we in these weak ass situations. But that's pretty much it though, y'all. It's the reflector. Well, dude, I'm kind of thirsty too. But yeah, nomadic. Yeah, getting cramps. Like you gotta be more fluid or stop being so stuck in a fluid energy and just the nigga stretch. I'm trying to come up with a reasoning like why a person will cramp in their dreams. But all I can think of is when you go to that area of your mind frame that you created is probably too stagnant or too built up, something like that. It could be burnt out too, but it just depends on your element. We all gotta stay protected out here. Y'all men out there, y'all gotta make sure y'all loving the women. Okay, stop all that weird shit. Cause you got heartbroken. Cause your daddy this and that. Cause your grandpa did this and that. You read it. You watching men talk about females or something like that. You ain't even went through what they went through. They talking about some goddamn Greek shit, some Roman shit. That's why the Greeks they own fucking females ran away to some other island and made their own shit going on. So y'all just replaying that energy. Y'all just utilizing this new updated way. Oh, the girl just wants to get married because of this. Oh, the girl wants me to pay. Shut your bitch ass up, man, nigga. That shut up. That shit weak, bro. You just sound like a nigga that don't get pussy yet. You want pussy though. No bitch is gonna want you, no matter how much money you got at some point. Like if you got that aura, females can sense it because they gonna sense that shit. They might not know it, like where they can know it like a computer see it, but they gonna sense it where they just might ghost you. They just gonna like leave you alone because I don't know. See what I'm saying? But all right, no matter you said, Joe Ryan need to exercise like push-ups. It was a crazy dream. I went back into it, and a baby lion appeared and was all over my cramp. I thought it was eating me in the dream, and I could feel the cramp getting worse. You know what? I had a dream like that. It wasn't a cramp though. I just felt like a weird feeling because I woke up and it wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I be having dreams about like tigers and shit. It should be like in my backyard or like in a land where it looked like where I'm from. But anyway, so that's like a desire. It's probably like an animalistic, like a desire that you got something to do with like boldness, but that might be holding you back, or it's something that's biting you in your ass because you might not be being as bold as you need to be. But I feel you. I had a dream like that. I ain't gonna lie, I use the bathroom, y'all. It's the reflector. Shout out to Nomadic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. Y'all be mindful of y'all dreams. Y'all meditate. Y'all start training your mind. Gotta get the muscles stronger. We been trained to get lazy with our mind, but we over here gonna use our body though to work out and shit. Nah, nigga, we gotta work out our mind. I know that shit hard. It's like when you was a kid and you gotta pray, but then your ass drift off or some shit. Like it's like that, but you gotta know now, ain't no God like that they trying to say. It's more like you're the important person.